Good morning. This is Pankaj Rathi from Almas Press Consulting, Almas Market Morning. So yesterday, Jai and Biden meeting had been concluded, and basically both of them communicated it with that they need to increase communication and cooperation. While Biden said that leaders should ensure that ties should not get into open conflicts. So the important event which markets were looking for has completed. The second important event, or maybe an announcement which is likely to that who will be succeeding at Powell's place in Fed, whether it's a Powell himself or Bernard. So that announcement is expected this week. Analysts have been revising down the China GDP growth, despite of a better industrial production and retail sales data. I think China is overcoming the infrastructure bottlenecks and those power cuts and started printing a better numbers. Yellen commented that inflation will come down in second half of the next year. So all major announcements of these people are basically continuing with that. Markets, the inflation will come off. It's a transitory. Even it has been same statement, same kind of a statement has been given by ECB chairman Lagarde also. But on that statement, euro has been major losing currency yesterday, and it has dipped down to 1.1380. That's a significant move. Another Fed member, Kaskari, said that Fed should not overreact on the inflation data. They should keep calm, and these inflation ratings will get moderate itself. While the bond traders are on the other side, they are taking the yield curve higher. 10-year USD has dealt at 1.60 yesterday. Gold has been rising continuously for last 7-8 days, and it's getting registered at closer to 1873 area. Let's see whether it gets into a consolidation mode for next couple of days. The consolidation should be happening between 1850 to 1870-75 area. Cryptos also fell last night, and almost all cryptocurrencies are down. Probably markets, cryptos also started pricing in higher interest rates. Bitcoin and Ethereum both fell more than 5%. Coming back to India, Indian WPI, a proxy of a producer price index in India, accelerated to 12.54% in October. This is 5-month high, and basically this has been pushed up by higher higher oil prices. Maybe cuts in duties of these products might help WPI in coming months. Indian trade data also printed yesterday. For the month of October, Indian trade data came at 19.61 billion deficit, vis-a-vis 22 billion of a deficit in September. Indian trade deficits numbers are coming on a higher side than the average numbers. Combined services and trade export for the month of October has been quite high. It's a 56.51 billion dollar of exports, whereas the combined import was at $68.09 billion. So that's clearly indicating increased economic activity in India. Yeah, that's all from me. Have a nice day.